Hello everyone. Let me first introduce myself. I'm Jorge Proença from the local organizing committee of the 15th World Conference on Earthquake Engineering. This seminar is titled Earthquakes and Megacities, and is the second of a series of seminars organized within the scope of the 15th World Conference on Earthquake Engineering. This conference, I recall, will take place in Lisbon from September 24 to 28 of 2012. The seminar will count with the valuable participation of Dr. Lucille Jones from USGS and Dr. Gerardo Juarez from UNAM, to whom, and on behalf of the local organizing committee, I would like to express our appreciation. Professor Carlos Oliveira, the chairman of the 15th World Conference, will also participate in this seminar. I should also express our appreciation to FCCN, Foundation for National Scientific Computing, responsible for the video conference on Lisbon's side and live streaming broadcast of the seminar, and also to Caltech and UNAM, ensuring the video conference from US and Mexico respectively. A final word to show our appreciation to LNEC, National Laboratory for Civil Engineering, for providing us with their facilities and for the continuous support of the conference. It's now time to make a short presentation of our two external participants. So, Dr. Lucille Jones is a distinguished seismologist from US Geological Survey and a visiting research associate at the Seismological Laboratory of Caltech since 1983. She received a PhD degree in geophysics in MIT in 1981. She currently serves as a science advisor for risk reduction in natural hazards mission of the US Geological Survey, leading long-term science planning for natural hazards research. Dr. Jones also leads the SAIFRR project, Science Application for Risk Reduction, to apply USGS science to reduce risk in communities across the US. Among countless other initiatives, Dr. Jones has been the driving force behind California Shakeout, a public emergency preparedness event involving over 8 million people. So, Dr. Gerardo Juarez received his PhD degree in geophysics in MIT in 1982. He currently is senior research scientist from the Instituto de Geofísica from UNAM. I forgot to refer just a while ago, UNAM, Universidade Nacional Autónoma de México. He is also the general director of Terracon Engenharia and chairman of the International Federation of Digital Seismograph Networks, FDSN. In the recent past, he has held a number of prestigious positions, amongst which the Dean of the Scientific Research at UNAM, the Director of the Instituto de Geofísica at UNAM, and the Director of the International Monitoring System Division from the Provisional Technical Secretariat of the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty Organization. Dr. Juarez is also Associate Editor of two reputed international journals on seismology. The program of this seminar is as follows. First, Professor Carlos Sousa Oliveira, Chairman of the conference, will make a short presentation addressing the main topic of earthquakes and megacities. Afterwards, Dr. Lucille Jones will give us a presentation titled Megacities and Earthquakes, Los Angeles and the San Andreas Fault. Finally, Dr. Gerardo Juarez will give us his presentation titled Earthquakes and Megacities, the Mexico City Area Case. The seminar will take approximately 1 hour, and now it's time to invite Professor Carlos Sousa Oliveira to give his presentation to us.
Good morning, or good afternoon, or good night to all of you that are waiting and listening to us. I'm chairman of the 15th World Conference on Earthquake Engineering, as you know. It will take place in September this year. Before starting, I just wanted to mention the important earthquakes that strike Italy. So I would like to give the condolences to our Italian colleagues and to the Italian people affected by the past Emilia-Romagna earthquake in May 20 and 29. the local organizing committee of the 15th World Conference on Earthquake Engineering. Hope that this disaster that killed more than 20 people and left homeless more than 15,000 can recover the most rapidly as possible. So not only megacities create problems, also small magnitude earthquakes like these ones in Emilia-Romagna are very important to us. But today we talk about earthquake and megacities.
Oh, okay.
I just want to tell you about the World Conference. We received about 3,600 papers that were submitted and now being reviewed. We have 20 keynote lectures and 20 special sessions. So we hope that a lot of colleagues will come to Lisbon in September. But coming to the topic, earthquakes and megacities, this is a fatal combination. As you can see in this slide, the reds are the very high seismic hazard areas, and in circles you see the megacities, and so we see exactly that there are several megacities that are at the zones of very high seismic hazard. I just want to show you now a little bit of what has happened in the last centuries on destructive earthquakes, like you can check in this slide, which is written in Portuguese. I apologize, but that was a student thesis, and we see that you know, single earthquakes can kill more than 800,000 people, and earthquakes are always happening, and we have to do more than we have been doing until now. I mention here the 1755 Lisbon earthquake because it's in our memory. It struck in Lisbon, and here you can see an isothermal map of the 1755 earthquake on the left-hand side, and a comparison with the Japan Tohoku earthquake on March 11, 2011, and there are similarities. Moving on, this slide from Hug and Bingham shows you know, the evolution since the 17th century. On the upper value you have the million people that were killed, and the population on the underneath. And we check that it is a growing spiral, and the 20th century we had about 1.2 or 1.5 million people that were killed during earthquakes. We don't know what will happen in the future, but we would like, and we have to, reduce these numbers, not let this spiral to go on. Moving now to the 20th century, we see, you know, the release of energy that took place, and we check that these very large earthquakes in Chile and Alaska, they release a lot of energy. Here we don't see yet the Japan Tohoku earthquake, but this is, of course, related to the activity of the Earth. Major events since 19 to now. Check, you know, where the epicenters are located, what are the losses in red crosses, and where are the deaths. And we can check, you know, on this picture that there is a similarity in locations. Cumulative data also shows us the first two lines are, the red one is the population increase in the 20th century, and in the blue one is the cumulative GDP. So which is also growing, even though of all economic crises that we have been going through. On the lower three colors, we see the economic losses and the problem and the cumulative damage, death. Cumulative death. So we see that this is an increasing trend. What we see now here is a comparison of direct losses, which you can figure out here on 400,000 million euros. Dollars, and if we talk about total economic losses, it almost double. So, interdependence on large megacities make this total economic loss very important. If now we move into the 21st century, here you have an account of the largest events. And the first decade is really terrible, with a lot of death toll and with a lot of impact. Just now, looking in 2011, these are the earthquakes that happen. And as you all know, the GDP is one of the first indicators of the total impact, and this can go up to 11%, or like in a Japan case, 8% or 8.7%. So these are incredible numbers. We have to do something on this. So what are the problems of megacities in earthquake zones? Here, just a few points to tell you: increased impact in human, social-economic, cultural, environment, management, and the regeneration of society, and so on. And these megacities introduce a disruption and a dysfunction, because we may have a multi-hazard, interdependence, as I mentioned, cascade effects, and the problem of the resilient. We have to make more resilient society. So that's the big question: where will be the next one? Here are many candidates. We don't know. That is like a Russian roulette. And what can we do to mitigate impact? So I finish here, and I pass now the floor to Lucy John, that I thank for her being with us. Thank you.